At the end of today's ceremony, a total of 9 original habitat organizations will be signing grants to implement various projects targeted at addressing the entrenched political, economic, and cultural marginalization of the original inhabitants of the FCT. I'm therefore pleased to inform that a total sum of 800 million naira has been granted to the 9 organizations and their technical partners, which have been assessed and approved for this project following a scoping study of organizations led by FCT original inhabitants and those working directly on their respective issues. CRESED is confident that the process we have begun would effectively and sustainably position the original inhabitants in the FCT to address the root causes of the decades-long marginalization, discrimination, and other pervasive forms of human rights violations. As such, the various grants to be signed today represent a diversity of initiatives which would collectively address the injustices meted against the original inhabitants. We are convinced that with this approach of continuous learning by doing throughout the implementation of this project, the original habitat organizations would have started the process of building up significant capacities to effectively and sustainably advocate and campaign to address the issues affecting them. We are therefore confident that all hands will be on deck to ensure this resounding success of this project.
We have found out that a lot of Nigerians who live here or who have lived here for many years simply do not seem to understand the plight of the original inhabitants of the FCT. And this is because there has not been sufficient advocacy as the problems that we face as indigenous of the FCT. Indeed, in some cases, there is this impression that there are no indigenes in the FCT, or that if there are indigenes, we don't have any rights that is superior or supersedes the other rights of other Nigerians who live here. And basically, this has been our problem. So we are indeed grateful that this intervention will allow these 9 grantees to sensitize other Nigerians about the need to appreciate our contributions to the unity and progress of Nigeria by making available our land, 8,000 square kilometers of land, 8,000 square kilometers, which is larger than Lagos State, to other Nigerians to come and settle here. And for the past 40 years or so, since the FCT was created, other Nigerians have lived here very peacefully with us. And I think other Nigerians have taken this for granted. But if you know what is happening around the country, you will have to thank us that we have been very accommodating. We have not caused any problem for anybody, and we have allowed other Nigerians to live here, in spite of what the law says. Whatever the law says, if you don't have an accommodating community, you are not likely to live in peace.